So we are recording the meeting now. Yeah, I was talking about Zoom. You should go to www.metrostate.edu and click on the Zoom link at the bottom, then log into Zoom, and then click on the meeting link. The reason is I don't want anybody who is not a student at Metro State to be attending the meeting. I mean, I can see a waiting room where participants are waiting, but I may not look at it after class starts. So that is one reason. The other reason is I don't want to admit somebody who is not supposed to be here, all right? Last spring, one of my colleagues had a very unpleasant experience when some folks from somewhere in the world, I don't know from where, came to the meeting, showed all kinds of dirty pictures and offended everybody. We don't want those unpleasant things to happen to us. Maybe Zoom has improved its security, but we should do our part. So I expect all of you to log into Zoom and then click on the meeting link. Then you can be admitted to the meeting. You'll be admitted to the meeting automatically. So please do that from next week onwards. Another reason is I may not see you in the waiting room because I won't be looking at it all the time, especially when the class is in full session and somebody leaves the meeting for a minute and then want to come back. They probably will be stuck in the waiting room, I think. So please ensure that you are logged into Zoom and then click on the link. So that is important. The second thing is, obviously this is an online course and I'm going to post PowerPoint slides and videos ahead of time, and you should watch all the videos, look at the PowerPoint slides, and do any readings before coming to class, because I will not be repeating those things again during the meeting. The meetings on Thursdays will be almost exclusively for answering any questions that you might have and also for doing some problems. So those problems will reinforce many of the concepts that are covered through the lectures, but unless you solve problems, it is hard to have persistence. That is, it's hard for that to be retained. So I expect you to be watching the videos as they are posted, and you are also required to take a quiz before coming to most meetings. So week 2 onwards, before coming to class, you should do a quiz that is posted on D2L. And there will be no quiz on 3 weeks, week 5, week 10, and week 15. Apart from those 3 weeks, there will be a quiz. Okay, so there was a question about what is the final exam that ends tomorrow. There is no, I mean, there was nothing. I mean, that was a mistake if it is there. Let me go ahead and erase that confusion. Give me a second. Because I copied lots of stuff from a previous semester, and some of these things might have just come from there. So it shouldn't be there. So let me go ahead and delete it, or at least hide it from your view so that you don't get confused. Thank you for pointing it out. The reason was I copied a lot of material from last semester, or most of the material from last semester, and I forgot to hide some of the, I might have forgotten to hide some of these. Obviously, I forgot to do this. So there might be other things too that I forgot to hide, and that could definitely be causing a problem. So let me go ahead and hide a few more things here so that, and I will make those available as needed so that you don't have to see unnecessary stuff. It is too early for the final exam, right? Okay. Now, I covered the syllabus through the video, so you should watch that, watch those videos and read the syllabus. All those things are available. So let me go ahead and briefly tell you what is out there on the D2L site. So let's go ahead and let me go ahead and share the D2L site. I'm not going to cover anything extensively. You should read all that stuff on your own. But I'll just show you what we have at this point. I hope you can see the D2L page, the home page. So we have Jessica Maestrovich tutoring for this course. So she has been working with me for ICS 140 for a few years now, several years, and she would be a great help. So there is some information about her tutoring here. I don't know if Jessica is here. I didn't see her in the participants list. Jessica, are you here? Okay. So at this point, let's see what is on the D2L site by way of content. So I expect all of you to have looked at these videos and the PowerPoint presentation. And even if you haven't, this is all old stuff. There is hardly anything new to anyone here at this point in time. The only thing where you might not have covered extensively would be related classes. So everything else should have been covered in 240 and 141. So all this is review material. So you have a little bit of an opportunity, a window for you to review stuff. So if you haven't watched any of these videos, do so at some point in time. Don't delay too much. Then assignments. I have posted a document called Coding Standards. You should carefully go through this document. I'm quite demanding in terms of documentation and code formatting, variable names, and so on. And I place a lot of emphasis on those things. And you will gain some easy points if you follow those requirements. The first assignment is out and it is due next week. So it is an assignment that covers topics that you have seen before. It touches topics like interfaces, abstract classes, and collections. But it's not an extensive assignment. Just a few, like 5 or 6 components, but it would force you to review all your concepts regarding, many of the concepts regarding these topics. So it would be very helpful to do that assignment. And of course, it counts for your final grade in any case. Then there is a video that explains the coding standards and a number of useful Eclipse tips regarding code formatting, creating constructors, getters, setters, toString method, equals, etc. So you should watch this video. That would really save you a lot of time. And there is a little bit of information, extra information on programming assignment one in this video. So then I expect to post more readings. I'm rewriting the textbook and we never seem to finish.
The video, excuse me, sir. The video that I posted over there, I cannot, the link doesn't work for me. I don't know why.
When did you try?
I tried it like maybe 10 minutes ago or something.
Okay, can you tell me which video that you couldn't watch?
Oh, three of them, I think. There are three there.
Under assignments?
Yes, exactly where you are right now, yes.
Okay, let me see. I know that many of you had problems, or at least some of you had problems with the videos. Then I changed the video to be directed to the MinState media space site, and that should have been that should have worked. But what was the error that you got?
I think I had the same problem too. It's gonna take a while, at least 30 second or 45 second to start that video. So don't worry about it. Just stay on it, and then definitely it will pop up the video.
Okay, I had the same problem, but the video didn't pop up for me. It just tried to load for a long time, and then it gave me API error.
Yeah, as I was saying, for some reason, the videos that I created through Zoom, none of them would load if I gave the URL that Zoom gave me. But the Center for Online Learning asked me to try with the media space site, and at least that those videos are accessible. Although it seems to take a lot of time, as a couple of you just mentioned, to load. As you saw, I mean, it was just spinning there for me. You can see this. But I don't know what I can do about it. I could ask.
For the Zoom links, if you use Edge, it works. It doesn't work on the other browsers for some reason.
I see. It works on Edge, but that is too limiting, right?
I got it to work on Firefox, but not
you got
on
it working on Firefox, okay.
But not Safari, yeah.
I tried Chrome and Edge and Firefox, and none of the videos worked for me except the Eclipse video, the one you're looking at right now.
Yeah, it gave me application error, you know. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's very, very disturbing. Maybe it could be because of the heavy load placed on the servers because of everybody's online, right? It could be that, but I don't really know, and I'm a little stymied here as to what I can do about all this. Yeah, I'm really sorry about that. Yeah, maybe, I don't know whether if I embedded the videos, that would make a difference at all. I will try that. I will try to, I mean, that is one of my colleagues said, he said he embedded the videos. I don't know whether then the video would come directly with the web page or not. Yeah, maybe one will have to try at 2 a.m. in the morning or something, but then that is not a good answer, obviously. Yeah, let's see how it goes in the next couple of days or even possibly a week.
So I was able to watch the lecture videos like a couple of days ago, but now I'm experiencing the same thing. That means it was working, and it could be what you say, like the overload. Because I was watching it fine just last night, the other videos, and now they all getting the same error, for me at least.
Okay. Yeah. It's a difficult situation. And I suppose if enough of us write to IT or Center for Online Learning, there might be some action. So I'm definitely going to email both IT and COL. I recommend that you also write because I don't have anything else to suggest. Because if I put the Zoom videos, then it is not accessible. But and this stuff is very slow or just dies occasionally. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I was saying that I will be posting more. At least I was going to say that I'm going to post more readings here, which would be an improvement over what is in the textbook. And the syllabus is here, and there are some videos on the syllabus as well. Then this course is going to have some extra credit work. This is a collaboration and teamwork module, and I will have more to say about it next week. So it is going to give you benefits in two ways. One is it is extra credit. You can earn up to 5% of the total grade through that. So that might make a difference to your final grade. For many of you, it will, if you get all the 5%. The second thing is if you score 70% in the module and complete a few other things, you can get a badge that, for this particular module. So we will defer a discussion of that till next week. Any questions about anything that was covered through the slides or the videos, if you were able to watch that or watch those videos? Okay. Now, as I said, most weeks we are going to have a question answer session where you will be asking me questions about the topics that were covered through the videos and the PowerPoint slides. And that could go on for maybe 30 minutes or whatever. And after that, we will be doing a number of problems, splitting ourselves into groups. So every group will probably have about 4 students, and I will be assigning them randomly for the first few weeks at least. Then I have to see what I want to, how the groups should be assigned. I have to think about it a little more because we have group projects. So one option I thought was that everybody who works together for the group project could be put into the same group for the class exercises, but then there is a danger that you will be talking about the group project as opposed to doing the problems. But then I want to meet with each group every week for the group projects. You can read about that in the syllabus, and also it is covered in the videos. And we will get to those aspects after the first exam, which is in the 5th week. And I'm trying to think of things that may be not covered in the syllabus. In the meantime, do you have any questions or comments?
Yeah, I have a question.
Yeah, sure.
I don't. Maybe I just missed it, but or maybe I just haven't stumbled upon it yet. But is there anywhere in anything that you posted that there's a schedule for us so that we know for sure what we
Oh yeah,
would
okay,
do
okay.
each week.
All right, yeah, all right. I think I can show you. Hold on. Let me go ahead and share the syllabus. It's not the one. Give me a minute. Let me find the right window here. I have too many windows open, so okay, here. All right. The excuse me. The schedule is somewhere in the middle of the syllabus. So this is the first week. These are the topics that are covered, and this is all old stuff that is covered in chapters 1 and 2 for the most part. And here, this gives you the sections and stuff to read for next week. Then after that, it is going to be either sections from the chapters from the book, or almost an entire chapter from the book in some cases, or readings that I post on D2L, or both. So week 3 or lecture 3, it is it says these stuff. Then lecture 4, chapter 5. I might give you additional readings or stuff like that at a later point. Then read chapter 6 here. Then chapter 6. This would be, I mean, I didn't write what to read, but there is actually a reading on stage-based. No, actually, this is this is actually chapter 7. Yeah, then chapter 7, chapter 8. So for most of the classes, I have written what to read, but there, as I said, there may be I may replace the textbook stuff with stuff that I put on the D2L, because I think that will be an improved version. So for example, instead of using the textbook chapters, I'll be using stuff that I'm writing right now to replace the chapters in the book. Does that kind of answer your question?
Yes, it does. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. The second half of, I don't know whether to call it the second half, but anyway, pages 11 through 17 of the syllabus is mostly boilerplate language given by the administration. So I just copied and pasted that stuff after some little reformatting. And you should pay a lot of attention to the grading aspects. There are some questions on how you will be graded in the class exercise that you will be doing in a few minutes. Any other questions? All right, let me then stop the sharing, and let me see if yeah, there was a suggestion that I could be posting this on YouTube. Actually, I tried doing that for some other purpose. things I recorded on object-oriented design on YouTube, and YouTube complained that they were proprietary material and removed all those videos, which was a big joke as far as I was concerned. Maybe I will try creating a channel and then posting all the videos there too. That's an excellent idea. Oh, but only problem is, I don't know how to convert those Zoom videos to YouTube format. I will try, but I promise I will look at it. I think it's an excellent suggestion. Yeah, a couple of people have seconded that. I will definitely try that. Yeah.
Professor Dayton, if you upload it to, I think, YouTube, because it's an MP4, YouTube will convert it. It should be fine.
So I can just, so this stuff goes to MinState or Zoom or that video, but I'll have to download it to my machine and then upload to, okay.
That's correct.
Okay, I'll do that.
I think sometimes you could say to YouTube, I have a link, and then you can paste the link in order for it to pull it. But like you said, because you're using SSO sign on, YouTube might not have permission to take it from the MinSQ.
Okay. Yes. Okay. And anyway, yeah, right. Okay. I will do that. I will create a channel and then put it there, and that might solve the problems for us. And it may stay there forever, in which case students can use it even in the coming semesters. Yeah, I think it's an excellent idea. Yeah, right. Anything else you can think of to make things easier? And one thing I wanted to emphasize, because the dean also was emphasizing it, and I think it is only morally correct. We are all in a very difficult situation with this pandemic going around us. So if you have any difficulties, I'll be very understanding. But the only thing is, you should, if you get into a situation where I hope you are not going to get sick, but if you get sick, or if your loved ones get sick, or whatever, something else affects your ability to function properly as a student, you should let me know immediately. There is no point in waiting, and then if you let me know immediately, then maybe I can find some way of circumventing the problem. But if you wait till the end of the semester, I think that would be a little too late. It would be hard to correct situations after they have been exacerbated. So please let me know if you are in any kind of difficulty because of the unusual circumstances. Okay. Now, the other thing is we need to take attendance here. So let me go ahead and read your names, and then you tell me whether you are present or not. You can say I'm here, or yes, or repeat your name, whatever works for you. I just want to make sure that, oops. I have to take attendance because that is a requirement of the university. And I also require that you be here if you want to get credit for the class exercise. So, because my experience is that students who don't show up regularly for class are also going to lag behind. I don't want you to be lagging behind. I mean, you pay a lot of money, invest a lot of time, and you want to get you want to be successful, you want to learn. So let me go ahead and start reading the names. And if I mispronounce your name, please correct me on the spot. I will try to correct myself. I will try to be correct next time, okay? Because I can write your name in my phonetic mother tongue. And, okay. Abdi Ali,
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, thank you. If I read your names twice, it means that I didn't hear you, okay? Otherwise, I will acknowledge your response. Nathan Al-Kurdi.
I'm here.
Thank you. Gina Bjork. Gina Bjork.
Oh, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Thank you. Yes, I can.
Okay.
Thank you. Jonathan Brackamotis.
I'm here.
Thank you. Andrew Brynelson. Andrew Brynelson. Fong Chang. Fong Chang. Chi Dang.
Yes, I'm here.
Thank you. Rose Dillon.
Yes, I'm here.
Thank you, Rose. Christian Juvik.
Yep, I'm here.
Thank you. Ksenia Golova.
I'm here.
Thanks. Legacy Gurmu.
Yes, I'm here.
Thank you. Nathaniel Haley.
I'm present.
Nathaniel.
I'm here.
Okay, thank you. Anu Kyuhavong.
Here.
Thank you. Nathaniel Klob. Nathaniel Kloby.
I'm here.
Okay, thanks. Samantha Larson.
I'm here.
Thank you. Ryan Myers.
Here.
Thank you. Yahya Mohammed. Yahya Mohammed.
I'm here. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Thank you. No problem. Bryce Muller.
Yeah, I'm here.
Thanks. Eric Munoz.
I'm here.
Thank you. Samuel Mwangi.
I'm here.
Thank you. Tony Nguyen.
I'm here.
Thanks. Grace O'Brien.
Here.
Thank you. Akash Patel.
I'm here.
Thank you. Christopher Pellegrino.
I'm here.
Thank you. Tracy Sanchez.
I'm here.
Thanks. Ahmed Shabane.
I'm here.
Thanks. Olukole Solabi. Thank you. Jacob Sullivan.
Here.
Thank you. Janaya Thomas.
Here.
Thank you. Shuja Udin.
Here.
Thanks. Marvin Va.
Here.
Okay, thank you. Adnan Was. Adnan.
Hello? Yep.
Okay, thank you. All right. Is there anyone whose name I didn't call or called and you didn't get a chance to respond, or anybody? Okay. All right. I think it is almost time to do some problems in groups. So you should have your audio and video turned on during the group work. It is not yet time to turn the video or audio on, but I will create breakout rooms and I will assign you randomly to the breakout rooms. And once you get a notification that you have been assigned to a room, you should join that room, turn the audio and video on, and then go to assessments. So let me show you where things are. So if you go to assessments and click on quizzes, no quizzes available. That's interesting. Maybe I was hiding it. I'll have to, let me go ahead and quizzes. You'll see a large number of quizzes here. Oh, I hadn't. Okay, I need to make it visible. Okay. So, you should be able to now see this class exercise here. So you should click on this and start working on the problems. So, yes, and I'm wondering why it is not letting me. Oh, I can't take it. That may be the reason. You should be able to start this quiz. There are like, I don't remember, maybe about 20 questions or 19 questions. I don't remember exactly. And unfortunately, the questions are not in the order that I had wanted. I wrote the questions as I thought about them, and for some reason, D2L is not letting me rearrange the questions. So why is it not letting me take it? A preview, okay. Yeah, so I wanted to point out one thing before you started working on it. Like all these questions are here. This is the 19th question. So the last few questions are on the syllabus. Maybe you should do those first. Last maybe 16, 17, 18, 19. The last 4 questions are on the syllabus. Maybe you should do those first. If I had a choice, I would have brought this to the front. But I don't know how to do that on this version of D2L. The other thing I wanted to point out was regarding question 11. This is probably going to be the most difficult question in the class exercise for many of you. And what I want you to do is spend maybe, I want you to spend perhaps 10 minutes discussing the problem, trying to come up with solutions, think about it. And then after everyone is more or less done with all the questions, I would like all of you to come back to the main room and I will go over this problem. The reason I am taking this approach is, I think if you think about it for a while and then see the solution, it will probably be retained more easily. And it is a very important concept in designing object-oriented systems. Some of the, if you have taken databases, maybe this will give you some clues, or you will probably devise a technique on your own, which would be fantastic. But in any case, don't feel disheartened if you find this a very confusing question, right? But what I want you to discuss the situation and come up with some techniques, even if that is wrong, even if that is not the best option. And there are a few multiple choice questions here, and there are some questions to write code. All of the other questions, except the syllabus question and question 11, are things you have done before. But of course, you may not remember everything, but this is an excellent time to review all that material and get up to speed. And assignment 1 should also help. Okay, So let's get started on that. Let me go ahead and create the breakout rooms. And remember, we will go back to the main room after almost every group has had a chance to work on most of the problems. In many classes, not every group finishes the class exercises, but that shouldn't really bother you. I'm going to stop recording now, and I will create the breakout rooms. I will post this video. I'll try to post this on, it may take me a couple of days to figure out how to do things on YouTube. And then I will definitely post all my videos on YouTube if I am successful. Thank you. Let me stop recording now.